PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the 2nd of February, the Groundhog's Day edition. And boy, it's getting cold out there. The rain is moving out, the cold air moving in. Let's remind you that the Storm Alert Tour rolls on this week. We started last week up in down in Greene County at Greene County High School in Utah. This week we're coming to Trussville at the Trussville Civic Center. That's Thursday at 7. The doors open at 5. Get there early to get a good seat. Then we're coming to Jasper and Oxford, and one more stop that we'll be announcing a little later. We'll take a look out the window. There's our Birmingham Skycam. A few thin spots beginning to show up. The clearing line not that far away. The sun is shining brightly up in northwest Alabama, and we should be clear in the Birmingham Metro during the next hour or two. Tuscaloosa getting some nice breaks in the overcast there as the sky is becoming partly sunny. The rain is out. Gadsden, they dropped down to 39 degrees, and the sky's still cloudy, but even there, they will go mostly fair by the time the sun goes down. Here's our big trough over the east. The cold front is on through, and now we'll deal with cold air in the days ahead. So much for the spring-like warmth. Look at temperatures around the nation at early afternoon, 1 o'clock local time. Temperatures up on the Canadian border near 10 below zero. Around here, mostly 30s up over the Tennessee Valley with 40s around here. And you go way down south, the Florida Panhandle, 60s on the Gulf Coast. Here's a look at our numbers at 2 o'clock. Birmingham sitting at 42, Cullman at 37. But look at the Shoals. They've got 47 where the sun is shining now. And that certainly has helped them up there. Look at the radar at 1:20. The rain has ended along and north of Interstate 59. The rain's still falling in places like Ashland and Lineville and Roanoke, but it will be ending there shortly. We'll check the watch warning map, and by golly, winter weather advisories up in East Tennessee from Chattanooga to Knoxville and Gatlinburg. Winter storm watches and warnings up for the adjacent mountains of North Carolina. And, check out these photographs. These are from Knoxville, Tennessee, taken during the last couple of hours. Beautiful scene there. Real nice snow. They've had big snowflakes falling over the past few hours, but it's all beginning to wind down as the system begins to move off to the east. Here's the QPF chart, the expected rain around the nation for the next 5 days. And now remember, for us, that's what basically came down this morning. This started at 6 o'clock this morning. Really, for the next 5 days, not much at all other than a few sprinkles or flurries tomorrow. So let's look at modeling. This is the output of the 12Z GFS, valid at noon tomorrow. High amplitude pattern, western ridge, eastern trough, cold is the word. High should be in the 40s tomorrow, pretty good north wind. And there might be enough moisture for a few sprinkles or flurries with a strong vorticity center coming through the base of the trough, but the moisture is very, very limited, so won't amount to much. Wednesday should be the coldest day. That will be a day with a high close to 40. In fact, the NAM has high of 37 for Birmingham. One day or the other, it'll be windy and cold, but at least the sky, we think, will be partly to mostly sunny. Thursday morning should be the coldest morning. Lows probably 16 to 22. Maybe some of the colder valleys up in northeast Alabama getting down below 15. But then we start to warm up during the day Thursday. The high should be close to 50. And then Friday, thickness values coming up will be close to 60 on Friday. And that'll feel good. And the weekend weather looks pretty mild. There's a look at Saturday. We'll have a southeast wind. Highs between 60 and 65 and a partly sunny sky. Same thing on Sunday. Now, it looks like any showers would be west and north of the state. So very comfortable for the weekend. Week from today, Monday of next week, pretty good-looking shortwave coming into western Texas. The rain with that still to the west. And finally, a week from tomorrow, this is Tuesday, the 10th of February. That's when it looks like our next rain event will be. Let's go trolling later in the month, mid-month. Boy, it's an interesting look right there. This is the 16th. Trough in the southwest, shooting out little ripples of energy across that flow across the deep south. Cold air in place, and yeah, snow, ice, something, if that's right, for somebody And the NAO is a little negative. It's not strongly negative, and often that's a pretty stormy pattern, and I think that very well could be the case. Of course, there's no way to resolve specifics this far in advance, but something like that sure is possible. And the same thing looking out there in the 18th. That looks like this month, as typically is the case, will be a very interesting month to watch the weather here in Alabama, and we will do just that. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on our blog, AlabamaWX.com, if you're watching this by YouTube or iTunes. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you are local to us in the Alabama area, watch us on ABC 3340 in Birmingham tonight at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.